what are the takeaways I have so far as I embarked on this journey. And it's interesting to just realize the powerful effect of social media. So in this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you how YouTube has changed my life. All right, I think the first thing to me basically is the ability to be a creator instead of just a consumer of content. I remember growing up in my college days how YouTube really helped me to understand very difficult concepts. I did applied and computational mathematics, and I had to do stuff like abstract algebra. I had to do stuff like topology. I had to do stuff like complex analysis, real analysis, and all of those stuff. YouTube was there for me to be able to help me to grasp some of these difficult concepts. I remember having to watch a lot of MIT courses, a lot of Harvard courses, and it really helped my life, right? So the ability for me now, with all the experiences I've got in life, finishing a bachelor's, doing a master's in computer science, having work experience, almost 3 years work experience with an investment bank, to be able to share those experiences, also getting to seminary, doing theology, learning a lot about the Bible, and just being able to relate with other people coming behind me some of those unique experiences I've got, so that they could pick one or two things for me. And most especially, I know I started this just very close to giving birth to my son. I feel like I want to leave this as a legacy for him, because I lost my father when I was in sophomore, and there is little to no record of many things that he probably felt he would have told me as a man. He missed many vital moments in my life. He missed my finishing college. He missed my coming to the US. He missed my getting married, having a son. Now he's not here to see that. And I knew he was a very wise man, and I learned a lot of stuff from him. But I wish there was a record that I could just read, I could just look at, to learn, to become a better man. You understand? So I'm doing this to be able to leave a legacy, so that when my son grows up, he knows this is who my father was, this is how my father thought, this is how my father acts, this is the logic, this is the reasoning behind what my father is. The second reason is long form content, right? Makes me improve my communication skill. Having a video platform helps you to develop video production skills, learning a lot of new concepts, video editing, creating thumbnail, having good titles. All those skill sets are highly sought out skill sets, and just help me to understand the behind the scene of movie production. Many movies, I'm a visual learner. I love visual arts. I remember being in like my high school and taking fine art classes, graphic design classes. All of these things fascinated me, to just be able to bring abstract concepts and give it some life. So it helps me to develop my passion for art, and help me to the advantage of having a video platform with analytics is incredible. For example, if I'm having an in-person engagement, maybe I'm speaking to an audience, they might be looking at me, might be a large hall full of people, and they are looking at me, and it looks like they are paying attention. There is no way on earth I can know if they are paying attention to what I'm saying or not. But with a video platform, I can look at the analytics. I can know if it was after the first minute that they just disconnected, they were uninterested. I can learn and polish my own skill set from the reaction of my audience, which I get from the analytics. This helps me to see areas I can improve in my presentation. It helps me to see, how can I know my audience better? What is their age group? Which country are they connecting from? Who are they? And painting that picture of a persona of who is my ideal audience, who is listening to me, and how whatever I'm sharing with them can actually be fully beneficial to them. This is really helpful to me as I experiment getting better in communication, as I experiment getting to see how I can preach the message of the gospel of Jesus Christ and also teach other people life experiences that can make them avoid the mistakes I made, that can make them learn from me whatever they feel they can learn. And I've been getting a lot of feedback, which just is encouraging. Hearing feedback of how some of the content really bless the lives of people, motivate them to be able to do God's work, motivate them to be able to better themselves, encourage them, lift them up from depression, lift them up from pain. I feel that is really encouraging to my heart. It helps me to be biased towards action instead of allowing analysis paralysis, instead of allowing perfectionism to hinder me. I don't spend time overthinking. God brings ideas to me, or I research some ideas and then I just execute. It's not really about whether it goes viral or not, because literally there is no way you can fully guarantee the success of a video. One of the most high performing videos that I have on my platform was something that I put together in less than 2 hours. I just went to a concert, a revival meeting, did the video shoot of my experience at the meeting, compiled it together, edited it. Within less than 2 hours, it was out, and it has almost 10,000 views there. I just did that jokingly. I just did it. My wife just told me, okay, you can just put it all together, and I did, and 10,000 views. So I just want to do videos that my son can be proud of, basically, and he can get to understand the thought process of his father. I feel it's a huge privilege that we have these days, whereby our forefathers will probably look at these opportunities we have today and just go for it with all their power. Another thing is scalability. And what do I mean by scalability? I feel that people reach out to me for counseling, for, okay, I need tips on this, how do I do this, I need your advice on this. Instead, and as I start to grow my family, right, as I start to grow, have my son, I want to spend more time with him, have my business, have my work, have different things, have school, have my theological program going on, a lot of competing demands. If I were to spend 30 minutes or 1 hour with each of these people seeking mentorship, seeking guidance, I'm gonna burn out. And just like Jethro was telling Moses, try to find how you can scale your operation, reduce this burden on yourself. Instead of sitting all day counseling, look for men. I feel like YouTube affords me the same opportunity, whereby with one message I can reach thousands of people. With one message of 5 minutes I can reach millions of people with whatever God is laying on my heart. And then I tested it. Some of the videos I sent it to some of the youths in my group to just like, okay, watch this, tell me what you learned, tell me what I can improve, tell me what you have gained, insight you have learned from this, and they give me feedback from it. So it scales the operation. It makes me more effective. With one video, I just spent one time doing one video, it's able to bless a lot of lives, and even much more than if I were to call those people. Some of the people that the YouTube blesses, I don't even know them personally, right? Another thing which is funny, but is free storage. If I were to shoot all these lessons and keep storing it just on my phone, my storage will elapse and I will have to be spending so much storing it. But the fact that I can literally push it online, it can bless people, probably get monetized in the future, and then, yet, I'm not paying for the storage. That's not on me. I feel it's incredible. I could lose my external hard drive, but YouTube is accessible for me. The content is accessible for me anywhere in the world. It is shareable to anybody in the world. It just makes life so easy for me. And as somebody who, I had this idea long ago to start, but there was this fear. What if people don't like it? What if I don't do well? But a lot has been going on in my heart, in my mind recently, where my evaluation of what it means to succeed in life has really changed. And it's not just about likes, it's not just about virality, it's just about, even if I can just make impact in the life of one person. I remember growing up as a child in my household, we were not rich, but one thing that can take a person from poverty to affluence to riches is information. And even the opportunity for me to come to America came as a result of having friends to give me the right information. I feel like there are people right out there that are looking for solid truth, that are looking for truth about God, that are looking for truth to better their career, that are looking for how to even have a good and godly family. and they check online, all they see is like evil stuff, evil content, and that leave them depressed. If I could contribute in my little way to help such people, it's tremendous. So I call that the concept of the world has become a global village. I could share one message and it can bless lives all over the world. I have people from India, people from UK, China getting blessed, from these videos that I post. I have people reaching out to me from Europe telling me that, oh, what I post is encouraging them to do God's work in Europe. Just imagine that. It makes it easy and affordable for me to teach and preach God's word. There's a lot that will still be coming on this channel where I'm just gonna be like teaching you guys the Bible. I'm teaching you computer science if God gives me the opportunity. I'm teaching you guys about my experiences, sharing with you guys my failures, my disappointment, heartbreaks, sharing with you lessons I've learned. And hopefully it can encourage and inspire one person, and provide valuable information to people, all from the comfort of my home, where I can just sit down in my living room and just share. And it's blessing life. And also, one thing about YouTube, why I'm focused more on YouTube, is that instead of all compared to like all this TikTok, Instagram, that is more like short-term instant gratification, or you're just so focused on how many likes you have, how many shares you have. YouTube is like having an archive of your work. It's like you are documenting your life. It's like you are documenting your experience. It's like you're having your own Netflix show where people can see, okay, these are this man's life's experience, and it lives forever. It lives forever. I look at some of the videos, I learn from them myself, because some of them I speak it from my heart as the Spirit of God inspires me, not scripted, not prepared, and I listen to it to be able to pick one or two things. So YouTube, it's been a great experience so far. I started this 3 months ago, and I'm excited to see what God will do with it, and how many lives will be blessed by it. And I hope you would stay in this ride with me. My encouragement is for you to subscribe to TK Prudent channel. Hopefully I'll be a blessing to you. Hopefully you'll be able to learn one or two things from me, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. I just was just pondering and reflecting and just like, okay, how has YouTube helped me even with less than 500 subscribers, even when I've not gotten $1 from YouTube? And even if I feel like it's been an interesting ride, I've learned a lot and I'm still learning, and I'll continue to learn. I'll continue to produce content as God helps me, and be a blessing to you, and share with you all that God has been blessing me with over these past almost 3 decades. Thank you, and God bless you. Have a good and lovely day.